You are not the Rock.
Niet. I'm Yuri Spraitovich. I'm rescue team.
Alone?
There is also Officer Stalin with me.
Stalin? Well, I hope two of you are enough to stop Major Perestrova.
No, they aren't.
I forgot. She can see and hear everything we said.
First I need to understand what's going on here.
I'll try to answer your questions as best I can.
Who are you?
Dr. Strogov, at your service. Or well, what's left of me anyway. I was originally in charge of Facility B-23 before the government decided to hand everything over to Major Perestrova. They moved us to the secret location and gave us free reins to manage my project, Red Shield and Winter Soldier. Apparently, my progress wasn't fast enough to satisfy the Kremlin. Shocking, right?
Did you send radio SOS?
It was me. When I discovered Major Perestrova had her own plans, I knew I had to reach out for help, somehow. She started by throwing the entire base in prison, claiming they were inefficient. And then she replaced everyone with Turok, a prototype automaton powered by Cobol programs. A machine she could control completely, no questions, no hesitation. And then, of course, she started Project R3d Star. That's when I knew I had no choice. I had to ask for help.
What's a Red Shield?
Red Shield was meant to be a defense program, a way to deactivate incoming ICBMs before they could strike. I built a massive cannon designed to hit missiles in the stratosphere and disable their navigation systems and warhead. But then, Perestrova, she forced me to reconfigure it. She wanted to use the cannon to take down Sputnik, bring it crashing down nearby. For her own nefarious purposes. She needed the communication chip housed in Sputnik's core, and she didn't care how many systems she had to destroy to get it.
That's Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier was supposed to be the ultimate super soldier program. We were experimenting with a mix of testosterone and genetically modified DNA, a cocktail meant to create superhuman strength. And well, the test subject, a rat, was showing very promising results. Unfortunately, we soon discovered the serum only worked on rats, just rats. So, the project was abandoned, for obvious reasons.
What's a R3d Star?
R3d Star, that's Major Perestrova's personal project. She believes the only way to end the Cold War, and all wars, is to, well, nuclearize the entire planet and replace humanity with machines under her command. She forced me to build a rocket, one capable of carrying both the Sputnik's communication chip and herself into orbit. Once in space, she plans to use the chip to trigger a launch of every nuclear missile on both sides of the Iron Curtain. Total mutual destruction. And then she'll come back, alone, to build an army of obedient machines to rebuild the Earth in her image. It's madness. She's madness.
You know I can hear you, right?
How do I stop her?
That rocket must not be allowed to launch. She's fueling it as we speak. Once it's ready, Major Perestrova will install the Sputnik chip on board, and then that will be the end. There are a few ways to stop it. You could sabotage the nuclear engine. It's located on level 5. Or you might be able to interrupt the fueling procedure before it completes. And of course, if the chip never makes it onto the rocket, her plan falls apart. It's risky, but it's all I can come up with. Here's the key for level 5 in case you want to go down the nuclear sabotage road.
Tell me more about nuclear engine.
The nuclear reactor on level 5 powers the entire base. Unfortunately, you can't just shut it down. The only way would be to destroy it, trigger a meltdown of the core. That would take out the rocket and the base with it.
That sounds kind of little for everybody in base.
There is an upside. When the anomaly is detected, the base security protocols will kick in. All the locked doors will open, and the main elevator will restart, giving everyone a chance to escape.
Will that not be a terrible nuclear disaster that will damage the whole region, if not the whole country?
Perhaps, but the alternative is World War III.
Tell me more about Rocket.
The rocket's fueling platform is accessible from level 4. If you can find a way to detach the fueling pump, the rocket won't be able to launch. But it's extremely dangerous. Tampering with the pump will trigger an alarm in the control room, and that's where Major Parastrova is hiding. There's no other exit from the platform. If she comes out, you'll be face to face with her. So, if that's the plan, I hope you're better at confrontations than I am.
Tell me more about Chip.
She's hiding the chip in her office. It's locked with a special electronic system. I have no idea how to open it. And if you even got in, the chip's probably inside of her explosion-proof safe. You need the combination, or some way to crack it open. And even if you manage that, I honestly have no idea how you could destroy the chip. It was built to withstand the core temperature of the sun, cosmic rays, explosions, and the pressure of the ocean floor. Only a really clever plan could save us now. Like, absurdly clever. No pressure.
Are you going to stay here?
I think this is probably the safest place in the base right now. Out of sight, at least. Also, if you manage to trigger a security protocol, I'll be able to open the cells and let all our supporters out.
Need to go to save world. I wonder what it opens. It's locked. Unlocked. State-of-the-art Soviet radiation suit. Can probably absorb up to 20% of radiation. Or up to 0% in this case. It does have a big hole. I'm not going inside without a proper radiation suit. Already got enough radiation with all that contaminated transistor shenanigans in Dead End. Radiation suit has a big hole. It's not safe to wear. Nuke. These may cause troubles. Plasmids. Would I kindly take these? No thanks. Skooma. Cures arrows in the knee syndrome. Fistek. Looks like rain. Pentazimine. I know a sniper who used this one to prevent hand tremors. Mentats. Useful only if your memory is having fallout. Momendol extract. I know this one. Must be sleeping pills. Zyme. I never asked for this. This could be useful. I stuffed the sandwich with Momendol. Might have improved flavor as well. Stuff with sleeping pills. I managed to scrap glue from toy figurine, destroying toy figurine in process. Oops. Not sticky in current state. Got me some glue. Must be careful to not glue fingers together. Radiation suit is fixed. Back to maximum capacity. Which I want to stress again, it's not amazing. I'm not going inside without a proper radiation suit. Already got enough radiation with all that contaminated transistor shenanigans in Dead End. reactor is overheating. I need to blow this joint.
Nuclear core, level critical. Security override activated. Evacuate! Evacuate!
Security override worked. All doors were open. Elevator was working. Luckily, we catch Vladimir's bus. We loaded our friends to bring them to Shita bunker. Rocket was going to be destroyed, and Perestrova with it. World was going to be safe. Again. But at what cost? Innocent people lost their land and their homes. Was victory worth this high price?
Another day, waking in a nightmare. Hungry, tired, and scared. Blood, dirt in my greasy hair. My feet are cracked and cold. I'm too young to feel this old. I did my job, but still ended up so